Hi everyone, Melissa here, coming on today with My Creative Times 156th edition release, and I'm just going to jump right in. So here goes the stamp set, and it's a smaller stamp set release. It's like 4x6, I think. So it's definitely a smaller one, but so cute. Love the font. It's called Frosty Kisses Stamp and Dies. So you get the stamps, and here goes the dies. And so that'll come as a set, of course. And then we have the snowflake dies, and you'll get 8 in that set. Really nice sizes. Love those. And I think the only one I did not use was this one, but I used the majority of them. And then she has some more doily dies, and these are the snowflake doily dies. Yes, snowflake doily dies, you'll get 6 of those. And the snowflake belly band, you'll get 2 of those because it'll have a layering piece. But very cute. And then this box is adorable. And let's see, this is called Square Box. And you'll get 4 pieces in that set. Love this. It's a little different. However, I didn't make mine the way it was intended to be. So, but I'm sure you'll see them from the other designers. So, but mine is a little different. But love what I used with that. And then this is cute bow die, the large one, and then a trio cute bow dies. And then the largest one will come by itself, and then the other set is sewed together. And I did not mention that the doily set is going to be sold by itself apart from the belly band. So I forgot to mention that, but I want you to know that though. And so these are really cute too. Love these. And then this is our paper, Snowflake Wishes 2025. And I'm going to show you those a little bit more close, but there goes the pack. And of course you'll get 4 of 6 designs, and you got the front and back of those. So here goes this. I always have to take some papers out and set them aside. I almost used everything, so I was so glad I took these out. And so there goes this side. Bunch of snowflakes, bunch of colors for you. And this is probably my favorite. Didn't use much of this, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because I really like that paper. But anyways, there goes that. And then here goes the additional side. Just flip that over, and you got all those choices that you can choose from there. So very cute. Last but not least, we have the Frosty Friends Ephemera. And so this is how that's going to look, but let me show you those a little bit more close. And hopefully I have everything in here. This time I did not take the time to count how many were in there, but I'm sure it's probably close to 70. I'm not even sure. Don't quote me on that because, like I said, it did not count at all, but you get several of these in that pack. And then one thing that's the cutest, and I didn't use them this time, but she has little reindeer that they have all of the little reindeer names on there. Just so cute. But everything is just adorable in this little pack. Got some candy, got some presents, got a little Santa bag, and a little snowman there, just adorable. A little owl and a little bird, just too cute. And then she also threw some sentiments in there, and of course you can use those with other dies just to layer them up. But there's a lot in there. So I like I said, I don't know how many is in there, but I'm sure there's probably at least 70. Probably more than that. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, like I said. Here are the additional items that I'm using. We have the traditional Halloween enamel dots, 3.75 by 4.75 add-on layers, if I'm not mistaken. And then this set, Christmas tags, and I'm using the little tags. And then the square tags, using several of those. And I'm also using, which bow? We have the medium double bow die is what I'm using. And a bunch of fun circles, and I'm just using a couple small circles in there. And then I'm also using circle postage dies, and I'm using 1 circle from there too. Okay, first up, I am just going to show you a couple of little embellishments that I created, and also an ornament. or an embellishment. It's up to you how you want to use it. But anyway, so I am using this little snowflake. I thought I would make it dangle from the bottom of the bow. And I'm using a little piece that I got from Lady Cree. And I then put in a garment pin in the center just to hold it up. And there goes how that looked. I did use 2 different colors for that, as you can tell. And I did forget to share that I am using the strawberry plate die as well. But you'll find all of that in the store, link below. All right, and then I also made a snowflake ornament. If you'd like to try that, I did put it on some foam, and I also cut it out in glitter paper. Added some gems on there, and thought it looked really cute. And then I also finished off the other side, so that when it's hanging, you can just spin around, of course. But it turned out really cute. Next up, I made some tags. Always can use those around Christmas time, so I thought I would pull those out. And here goes how these look. There goes the maybe small bow or fun size bow. I'm not for sure, but there's 4 of those little small bows. But really like how that turned out. I just layered that on there. I did pop up the snowflakes there again, and I popped the little snowman. You melt my heart, and has a little heart, and she has a little heart in her hat. And then I did add the stickles onto each of my snowmen or snow ladies. And there goes another one, exact same thing. And then there goes the last one there. And then these 2 are the same size snowflakes, and that's the smaller one. On the back, I did add the to and from. And this little set here came from the inside of that box, so I used that as a layering piece, and it's also on the front. So I used that from that square box that I'm going to show you today. So I thought that was perfect, and there goes that. And actually, this stamp set is released from last month, and I forgot to pull that out, but you can find it in your store, I'm sure. And so those are how those look, and the yellow has the exact same on the back side. And then I thought I would make a circle card, and I do not have her 3-inch circle die, but you could always make it out of these, and so that's what I did. I just pulled one of her older die sets and made it myself, but just turned out just perfect. So I did use the snowflake, like the medium-sized snowflake doily die in the back, and I thought that was perfect. And I just layered all of her little ephemera right on top of there, added my stickles, used the little 'Tis the Season that came in an ephemera pack as well. And then there goes the inside. I did cut the bottom of that so it could stand up, and yeah, that's about it. I love how that turned out. It's such cute ephemera. And then last but not least, I love this box. Love this box. Love how it turned out. I love it being made the other way, but I'll make it eventually, probably for a design team project the way it's intended. But I wanted to take advantage of this box since it was a square box. I wanted to put that bow that she released a couple releases back right on top of that. But look at this. Love this. I took the time to add each gem in the center of those snowflakes that's on the doily. I also alternated the colors between the gray. So I just used the back side, as you can tell there, used the back side on there, and just pop the gem right in the center. Use some glitter paper too. And then the other thing that I did on here, I magnetized the bow so you can just pull it up or put it down and it stays. So I did that, and then I glued the top part. Like this is supposed to come up so it would be a handle, but I just glued that down and then added my magnets. And I did close this up a little bit with some removable dots so you can still get in here. And it's a nice size in there, really nice. But if you wanted to, you could glue that down and they could still get into the bottom of it because it opens so easily and it seals itself. So you could just go like that, open it up if you wanted to seal the top, to use that bow right on top. But like I said, I made mine so that it's a magnet. I could just pop it right on top of there. Just so pretty. I love this. I love the colors that I chose. It is a gorgeous box. And if you can't see the stitching very well, let me show that to you from the back side of the tags again. But it has stitching going around there, but it is just such a pretty box, and it's gorgeous when it's intended the way it's supposed to be. I still had one more thing to show you. I almost forgot. Oh my gosh. So this is the largest snowflake doily die, and I turned that into a shaped box or a treat box so that I could use that. Really cute. I did add one of the bows on there. That's not the smallest bow. I didn't use the smallest bow. Hopefully it'll be in my next project. But anyways, and then I also added that belly band right across there for the handle, and then the snowflakes on there, and I used that beautiful paper that I like, and I did it on the back side as well. But really, really cute. Turned out perfect. It's so adorable. So I'll be able to use that if I want to at Christmas time. So I hope you have enjoyed all of the products that I used to create these projects for you for today. Tomorrow I will have a card to show you, and that's about it. So make sure you visit all of the other designers. Their links will be down below. Go over to my Creative Times YouTube channel. Make sure you go over there, visit her, comment on everybody's channel. Tomorrow come back because we do have the hop where you can comment on everybody's channels here and on Instagram, and you'll have a chance to win a $50 gift certificate for the following month. All right, I think that's about it. Oh, my code is MOE. If you'd like to use it today, you'll get 10% off, or if you wait till tomorrow, you'll get 15% off on release day. That's all I have for you. Thanks so much, everyone. You all have a blessed and crafty day.